Let's make it hit.
What's up, YouTube? Morning, afternoon, good evening, whatever it may be to you. But I figured I'd do something a little different today. Today we're going to paint my rifle. And if you haven't seen already, so this right here, this is my rifle. There's many like it, but this one is mine. Sorry, Marine Corps antics. My dad was a Marine, and you have no idea how many times we grew up religiously watching Full Metal Jacket, and even when he gifted us BB guns, we were all trained by him on how to use it and stupid little stuff ever since we were kids and shit. But yeah, so this is my rifle right here. It's an AR-15, chambered in 5.56 NATO, 16-inch barrel, and it's just a standard, what you would consider a M4, but it's not. But I've already painted it once. I had it the original color, the original black, and then I had obviously the Magpul furniture on it, and my niche was the GWAT era. When I kind of grew up is watching like my cousins and them join the Marine Corps and watching like, you know, Travis Haley and all them going and fighting and shit like that. And I liked the rifles from the Magpul Dynamic days where it was the black with the Magpul Multicam, not Multicam, but it was black with the FDE, the Magpul FDE all over the place. So at first, this gun was just a standard black rifle and with just FDE furniture all over the place. And that's kind of why I stick with the 20mm red dot too. It's kind of just that old Magpul Dynamics look I kind of love. And so I painted it once, and I was trying to do like a knockoff FDE slash a black two-tone look to it to kind of give it that cryptic camo look, to kind of look like my hat, excuse me. Make it kind of look like my hat that I use right here. For some reason I like cryptic camo. I know everyone can hate it, everyone hates it, but I don't. But I decided, since I've been going away from the FDE and moving towards a little bit more the Multicam color, just because it's a better camo, I'm not gonna lie. So I figured I might as well try to do a knockoff Rattlecan slash Multicam paint job on it, and I figured I'd bring y'all along for the ride and let you see what I do, how I do it, and how I painted it. And because if you look carefully at it, I'm not sure if y'all can see it, but if you look across like my buttstock, across the magnifier, down the rail guards, on the lights and stuff, you can see the little snake skin tone, stuff like that. And obviously my gun's being used from just range days and training. But yeah, I figured it's time to give it a nice little update paint job. Excuse the cables and stuff like that dangling. I took all this shit off when I was wiping it down and cleaning it, so I can paint it. So I've already prepped it, I've already wiped it down, make sure I got as much grease off of it. I'm still getting little like fibers and shit off of it. And then I need to tape off anything important that I don't want to get paint on, like lenses, glass, muzzle, and a trigger and stuff like that. But I need to do my little tape up job and finish up my prep work, and then yeah, we'll head outside, we'll hang it up, and we'll get our first base coat on it, and then we'll go from there. And then I kind of like just tell you my thoughts and what I'm gonna do or what I plan to do and all that, just as we go. Because again, we're just gonna do it live. We're just gonna wing it, see what happens. Hopefully it comes out good. I don't have to waste more money on more spray paint. I'm back after doing all my prep work. I got basically a little trick or tip if you haven't painted a rifle or painted anything you view of value or you don't want to get paint on, like your optics. Don't want paint getting on the glass, because if you paint your glass, how the fuck are you gonna see? So cover up your glass, cover up your knobs so you don't get anything on your knobs. Tape up your trigger well, tape up your lasers, your lights, whatever may have glass. Tape up your muzzles, make sure that you don't get no paint in there, and get all any cables and stuff out of the way. And then yeah, pretty much once you get everything prepped and ready to go, and you clean it and you make sure that there's no fibers or anything around, yeah, you'll take it outside and let's get our first coat on it and see how it looks. Alright, so here we are. This is the first color code I'm going to use. It's going to be a flat khaki, so from Rust-Oleum camouflage paint. And before doing so, make sure you cover up whatever your everyday carry is so you don't get no paint on your optic either, or on your gun. But I usually start off with light coats first and then work my way up to darker coats, depending on if I'm going like from tan to a darker brown to a darker green. I usually start off with the lightest coat I can think of and then go from there. And then one of the other things I'm going to be using after I get the first coat on is going to be this kind of laundry mesh, and that's going to give it that snakeskin look wrap on it. And then just going back and forth with all my other colors, which I'll grab after we do the first coat. But yeah, let's get spraying. See what happens. One thing. Woo. So I almost had a fatal flaw. I forgot to put insert a mag in there to keep it from getting paint on the internals, which would have been bad for my trigger group and my mag release and my BCG. That would have been not fun. But yeah, let's just keep going. Spray painting rifles is you got to make sure you get it from different angles, because you got different grooves and things paint's got to get into. So if you don't, you're gonna have some black spots. So try to just do the best you can. Remember, it's a Rattlecan job. It means go always paint it again. here it is, pretty much done, ready to go. And I'm gonna get my other area set up and situated for us to do the rest of the paint and get that done, and then see how it looks. But yeah, let's go. So my orientation is going to be this darker brown, say London gray. It's kind of like the closest brown I can get to match the dark brown on the Multicam. Then I got the flat deep forest green, but this I'm gonna keep a little distance from spraying it, so it's still gonna be a not so dark of a green, because if you get too close, this will become really dark of a green. So you kind of want to keep that a little bit raised away so it doesn't get so predominantly of a very dark green. You want to have a nice deep green, but not too deep. And then finish it off with a army flat green, and that'll give it a nice Multicam light green look. So let's give it a shot. All right, so we're gonna start off with the first coat, brown, or the darker brown compared to this tan. And the way I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna do this in sections. So I'm gonna start off with kind of like the buffer tube area. I'm gonna try not to get the optic, but I'm gonna try to get mainly just the buffer tube. Yeah, so right in this area, I'm just trying to focus mainly on the buttstock and the buffer tube. And the way I usually go about doing this is when I do spray it, I'll spray it in like a stripe and a stroke. And you don't want to go heavy on it. You just want to go in pieces. And so you're going to layer it in multiple layers. So you're going to have a layer of the brown right here, a layer of the darker green, a layer of the brown, a layer of the lighter green, or vice versa. It's however you want to go about it to give yourself however many variations. Again, you're painting a rifle. It's not going to be perfect. But the cool part about this is there's no wrong way to really do it. You kind of just wing it and go as is until you find what works. So let's see what we can do. So I'm going to do this first right here. See, I'm gonna go that. Right. Now with a bit of the flat deep forest green, get a little bit more pop from it. See what happens. You finish it up real quick with this flat army green. Get this little bit lighter coat. All right, here we go. Let's see how that looks. Ooh. Alright. Look at that. Oh, that looks pretty fucking clean myself. I might hit right here with a little bit more brown and darker green. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty damn clean on myself. I'm not gonna lie. Alright. Really wanted to be a strip of cake underneath it. Really wanted to get it nice. So I'm gonna try to get this nice and fine right here. Alright, so
Let's make it.
let's go Let's see how that looks. Bam. Not too shabby. Alright, so I'm gonna try to show you without touching all that. So here it is. This is what we're getting to look like. See, we got a little bit of bleed through up to the top, but that's kind of nice. Kind of looks cool. We'll just get a top of it eventually. We'll do that afterwards because then we'll stand it up and then we'll just hit the top pieces. But I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty fucking good. Pretty fucking happy with that. Got my dogs out here, so if you hear barking and craziness going on in the background, that would be them. So hopefully I don't get too crazy. I'm trying to get some more weight put down in this area right here. I'm trying to get it nice and tight because that's going to be right mainly where it's going to be the showpiece where everyone's going to see everything. So the tighter I can get it down to the bottom, the nicer it looks with the print. The best feel good, so let's just get to it. Alright, see how it came out. So, that's how it came out. Pretty happy with that. Pretty fucking happy with that.
Let's make a hit.
So there's the front part of the wrist of the rail system. I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty damn good. So yeah, now we'll just let this dry for a minute and then we'll do the top part, do the bottom, do some touch up on the barrel right there, get a little bit on the barrel. And yeah, so now we're gonna do the underside right here. This isn't gonna be anything special, we're just gonna do it real quick. It doesn't have to be all perfect. My cat's jumping around in the back. But you just wanna have just something, because right now it's just tan, with a little bit of spillover. So we're just gonna do a couple of quick little stripes through it. Nothing perfect, nothing pretty, just to give it a little bit of pop with other colors and break up just the pure tan. So it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be all pretty, just gonna be quick. And we're gonna try to follow the, what do you call it? How we've been presenting the circles and the ovals. They've been going straight with the barrel and with linear with the gun. So we're gonna keep it going the same way if possible. And I'm gonna try to get that bent right there, so it's a little bit easier. Alright, get a nice little bend right there. Get a nice little contour. Another bend right there. I have a privacy gate by people driving around looking weird, so let's see what happens. That's why we believe in the Second Amendment. Here we are. We got the underside ready to go. Let's get it going. how it looks. This is what we got it to look like. Got some color on there, got some breakup, got a little bit on the barrel.
Let's make it hit.
This one real quick with just the brown. Alright, so we're running out of light right now, so I'm going to try to do this as quickly as possible and try to get the top done so I can let it dry because the sun is starting to set. And let's get it going. So start off with brown. I will try to get a little more detail on this piece right here. So
Let's make it hit.
yeah, that made it pop up a little bit more. Let's slap it out. Try to go a little bit more brighter brown spots right there. Alright, YouTube, so here it is. Here is my rifle after being painted. You can see, went from being a FDE slash black two-tone to now actually having some color. You know, I think it looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. But yeah, so this is my rifle. There's many like it, but this one is mine. And I hope you like the little painting-esque tutorial slash video slash just do so vlog, or just, I don't know what you want to call it. It was just, I painted my rifle, but it's nice. I like it. Just put everything back onto it, put butt pad on, took all the tape off, and yeah, feels good. Actually feels like I can actually, I got the magnifier on, but yeah, see, kind of just goes together. That looks good, and it kind of just fits with the kit as well. So happy with it. See what you're gonna paint next. We'll see. Stay tuned. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Until next time.